Hey, what's going on, guys? Trigger117 here. We're back at it again with another zombies video, and in this one, we're going to be doing the Shangri Easter egg. This is my Easter egg tutorial. So this is one of my first Easter egg, my first one ever actually. So if you guys did like, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and enjoy the rest of the video. So in this Easter egg, you will need 4 players, and yeah, just ignore this. The game was like loading in. Anyway, well, you will need 4 players are required. I highly recommend the Immolation Liquidation Gobblegums, the one that gives you the fire sales, and I highly recommend the shopping free ones, so you can open up all the doors. Now, it doesn't matter which way you go here. You're going to need the full map open. Shopping free, so you keep the full map open. What about the first step? Like all Easter eggs, simple. Just turn on the power. Boop, like that. So I'm following this guy who's got shopping free. And this part was funny. His shopping free ran out, and neither one of us had enough money to buy the door. So we were just sitting there waiting, and we had to go get one of our friends to buy the door. So for this Easter egg, you need, well, 4 people, and you also need the baby maker or the shrink ray. One of you has to get it out of the box, or you will not be able to beat this Easter egg. And also, if one guy like lags out of the game, you cannot join mid-game. For an Easter egg, I believe you can't join mid-game. I mean, that's how it works on BO2. You guys may have to correct me in the comments about that. But anyway, you have to get the shrink ray. So I recommend everyone go to a separate box spawn. That way they can just keep hitting it. So my friend Daddy Killer over here is going to get it one of this monkey. Yeah, I've seen this clip a lot. And that is what the shrink ray looks like. So that is the weapon that you need for the Easter egg. And you will need mics for this Easter egg, of course. It's a Call of Duty Easter egg, so of course you're going to need mics. This is the Chronicles version. I'll have a clip on the regular one. Well, anyway, we have, so basically there's going to be these 4 buttons in the spawn room have skulls on them. Basically everyone's going to have to get to one, and all at the same time push X on them. Then the screen will shake, and the sky will change colors, and a blue or red meteor, red if you're playing on Xbox 360, will for MBO1 will appear in the sky, and the sky will turn blue. This mode right here is called the Eclipse. I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this part. We were trying to do the step here, but we screwed it up. We screwed it up multiple times, so basically I'll just show you guys in a while. It's just, I'm sorry for this. It's just, we were trying to get it and we ended up screwing up multiple times, and I'm sorry that I didn't actually game capture this. I'm recording on my iPad right now, not a phone. I do have a phone, but the problem is the phone screen's too little, so I got the iPad screen because it is a bigger screen. Anyway, and I don't have a game capture card right now, and also this was taken in theater mode, and you can't save theater mode, so that's also why I don't have anyone else to record with me right now. So yes, if you fail the step, just go in and push all the buttons again. Now we're gonna probably fail. We're gonna fail again here. Basically what we're doing is we're matching up some tiles here. And, well, basically you have to match them all up. Yeah, this part. They had no idea what a DNA symbol looked like, or Venn diagram, and I got so mad. And I finally decided, oh, it looks like the Under Armour symbol. I was like, yeah, the Under Armour symbol. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Okay. That was the letter T. Not to be confused with the Stitch one. There's Stitches. Diamond. And this part triggered us. Look, right before we were about to beat it. We're all trying to hit it. And then the zombie interrupted us, so here's what you should do. You should have one person over here on this side, like me. Then you have to go over to this button and push it. The two guys named Brock and Gary are going to start talking. And some tiles are going to appear. Now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to mask them. So, that was a circle with a dot. Now I'm going to go to my other friends, which are on the bridge. And the one guy suggested the spawn just to keep the zombie. So I stepped off it, and now he's going to step and look for the one that matches. And this is timed. So if you mess up, you'll just have to activate the eclipse again. In the order, the tiles do change. So basically, I'm gonna say, okay, stepping on it now. That way, because if he's stepping on it when I step on it, and it's not right, it will mess up and it will change all the orders of the tiles. So basically, I'd say stepping on it now, and then I'd tell them what it is, and I step off it, and then they look for it, they find it, and then I'd step back on it once they find it. So basically, once they find it, they're going to tell me, and they're going to say, okay, I found it. They're going to step on it, and then I'm going to say, okay, step on it now. Then I'd step on it, and then it would cancel it out. And your goal is to match all of them. That was a T, and I'll show you guys a video. I'll have to show you guys on all the tiles. That was stitches. I'll show you guys a video on all the tiles. Now this is the last one. So once you do it right, you're going to hear something that sounds a little bit like this.
A crystal rises, from Brussels swirls in autumn twilight.
So once you're done, with that step, you're just going to have to wait till the eclipse wears off. So then, you're going to have to do the eclipse once more. Just press X on all the buttons at the exact same time. Then the next step is all of you are going to have, everyone is going to have to go to the water slide. So, basically, there's a water plate down there, and everyone's going to have to stand on it. So basically, you decide who's going to be last, and all the others have to go slide down there. Now, whatever you do, do not push any buttons. Don't push anything. Don't move either once you're down there. You have to stay on there. So I'm last. So I'm going to go, if you're last, hold X the entire time.
Did you hear that? It must be working. Well, it seems our destinies are entwined.
Okay, and that's the end of the Easter egg. Or that's not the end of the Easter egg. That's the end of that step. And once you'll hear that audio cue again, and you'll know you did it right, and it will go back to daylight after a while. Okay, now for this next step, you have to have the shrink ray or baby maker, whatever you prefer calling it. You have to have one of the. You have to have it. One of those. Like I said, it's my first video. So you have to have it. So just push all the buttons again. Basically, what was going to happen. Dang, I don't see where it came from. Basically, there would be a large, a meteor will appear, and you're gonna have to cook a grenade and chuck it at it. Or I don't think a ray gun works, but I'm not 100% sure. So then, whoever the shrink ray, shoot it, then knife it. It's gonna go down the water slide. Everyone just follow it. It's gonna go straight for the geyser. Then everyone go on it, and then it will pop it up. And it's going to land right back there, I think. Well, anyway, that's the end of that step. Gonna go back to day after a while. And for this next step, I highly recommend everyone get good perks and good weapons. Because for this step, you're gonna need a live napalm. He's the big fire guy that spawns in. Now, he spawns in, if I believe correctly, either around 5 or around 6. Anyway, you need him alive. And if you go near him, he will explode. And also, you can't leave him alone. Like, if you leave him alone, he will blow up. BO1, you could leave him alone, and he was fine. But on this one, if you leave him alone, he will die. So you have to, one guy has to keep a watch on him, and you have to, like, lead him slowly to a certain way, and this also has to be in Eclipse mode. So what we did for it is we camped out on the bridge. We had a good bridge strategy here. Well, right now we're just running around trying to find the last zombie. Well, anyway, we're just blow through rounds for now until you see a napalm. So what we did is 2 people in the front of the bridge looking that way, and 2 people in the back of the bridge looking that way. That way, if the napalm spawns like that or the other side, you can just run the other direction. And not napalm, not the fire guy, not to be confused with the shrieker that shrieks in your face. You don't need the shrieker for any Easter egg step. So if you see the shrieker, just kill him. And I also highly recommend, that you also have a crawler as your last zombie. Because this will get seriously annoying later. So basically, basically you're gonna hear a line like that, and then you're gonna see the napalm. Now, what you have to do with this guy, you have to slowly walk him through a certain way. You know where I was when I was calling out tiles? Well, you have to go there, and it must be in Eclipse mode. It must be in Eclipse mode. So you're gonna have to keep the napalm alive, loop around there, and push all the buttons at the same time. That's basically how you do it. So you have to watch him, otherwise he will like despawn. So basically, I was in the back, I was watching him, the napalm, the entire time. So all we did was we led him. We tried to create a crawler. I think we managed to create a crawler. Finally, after all, I just created a crawler. Right when I did, he shot him. So I was so mad. Oh yeah, and he lagged out. He like almost he was lagging out. That's what happened there. But somehow he didn't blow up the napalm. We're still questioning how that happened. Well, anyway, we kept that guy alive just because he was slow. So basically, this is gonna take a this is gonna take a while, guys. So, oh, and from my experience, you can do this backwards. Like if you did it from the power room to the to where we are, then it will work, apparently. I didn't know that until this game. So basically, yeah. You're gonna have to be in the Eclipse mode. You're gonna have to lead him. I'm just speeding this up because this guy is slow as crap. And don't do this on high rounds, like, I swear. If you do it on high rounds, you're screwed. You might as well just start over. So I was keeping an eye on the napalm. If he gets near you, there'll be fire. And also, if you're above him, like above ground, and he's below. So my bad. Too far in. Well. Anyway, for this step, you're going to need the napalm. Anyway, that's not what I meant to say. We're going to lead him all the way through a very certain way. There's going to be this gas valve right here. And someone is going to have to come and push it exactly 4 times, and as you guys can see, the gas valves will now be it will now be like smoking gas. Gas will now be leaking out. So your goal is to lead the napalm, and as you lead him through, he will ignite all the gas, and that's what you want him to go. You need to lead him down a very certain. It could either be this way, or it could be from that way, or that way to that way, or it could be from this way to that way. Apparently, both works. I did not know that before I did this. So he already lit this first two. Then there's that tricky one right there, and then he will come up here, and he should light the last one there. Now, once he lights the last one, someone's going to need to go down there. Someone's going to need to go down there. Someone's going to need to go down there and pull that little lever right there. Now, once you did that, the step has now been completed. Now, you could either do this next step, and if you screw this up, just get another napalm, or if you screw this up, you need to, you hear a sign, and you'll hear, like, Brock and Gary start talking, and you'll hear a bing sound, or I believe you will hear a, little, let me go back and find out. Because I'm sorry, this is my first video, so I'm kind of stuttering a little bit. But yeah, once you light that last gas valve, you need to go down there. See, you'll hear that audio cue. Every time you beat one, it will go back to daytime. Now the next step, you need to have the trip mines, which are right near power. Yep, those little things. Sorry, this is all my bad. But you guys are going to have to see this so many times. Right here in the power room. You're going to need those. Now you're going to need to activate it again. Now we were trying to do it with, you can do it with do it with a live napalm, but we found out that it's, I mean you can do it with a live napalm, but it's not highly required. So this step also took us a long time, so sorry for the delays in some of these steps. We were trying our best, and this is my first YouTube video, and I'm sorry about the theater mode stuff. It's just, I don't have a game capture card right now. I'm getting one from, well anyway, you're going to have to plug all these 4 holes in Eclipse mode. So I'm going to show you them now. This one, this one, this one, and this one took us a long time to find. But this one, because it's not blue like the others. Anyway, you're going to need to throw trip mines right in front of it in Eclipse mode. And you're going to need live zombie. It has to be in front of it, not on top of it, in front of it. So here comes the napalm. So all these steps must be done. And, oh yeah, and if you fail the napalm step, all you gotta do is either get another napalm if you blew them up, or you have to So yeah, our goal, right? Or you have to get another napalm, and you have to ignite the gas again. And there goes the napalm, by the way. So you need to get either you don't need to get zombie kills. You just need those to blow up. Those don't need to blow up. They they don't need they need to blow up. They don't need to have any kills. Just need to blow up. They need to plug all 4 holes. So we're saying something like finally. They say something like that did it. All the holes are plugged. And we did it wrong right there. You can do it with the napalm because he can rock through all those and still live. But we did it wrong just because we had no idea that that 4th hole existed there. Because all the others are blue, and that one's the only one sticking out. So it's like, what the heck? Anyway, I went down because I had the crawler and the zombie in the back came and whacked me. Hey, even the best of us go down. Now, I'm no Relax Again, or Noah J, or Mr. Dog JD. I'm just a guy that tries to do the most in-depth tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Think this is where we do it? I think one guy went AFK for So anyway, if you with the napalm, if you mess that up, all you gotta do is just turn the gas valve again 4 times, and don't forget to pull that lever. Yeah, one guy had to look it up because I forgot about that. So you don't need to kill the zombies. You just need to. They don't need to kill it, and you can't shoot the trip mines either. If they blow up by shooting them, it won't count. It has to be exploded. And what you need to do after that is you need to go and hold X. You'll know when you plug them right because they will have like that. Like you could see you could see like the trip mine, or is that like I think it's the trip mine part. You could see it in there plugging the hole. Because you can see that one's not plugged yet. They're always going back and checking and saying, I came back and said, hey guys, yeah, I was like, hi guys, yeah, we're gonna need a, yeah, it doesn't need to be on top of it. It can't be on top. It has to be like in front of it. And you're supposed to press a button that says do not hold X after you're done. I was just pushing it because I didn't know if we got it or not. Apparently we didn't. As you're hearing that little sputter, I might back it up a little bit. Little sputter right here. My bad, wrong one. So anyway, I pushed the button, yada yada yada. Well, we blocked all the holes. Went down. So then you go over. It says the button that says, "Do not hold X." It doesn't show it in the other mode.
Sweet feeling of success.
And then you'll hear a ding. Or,
Sweet feeling of success.
if you guys can hear that, we just completed this step. So just wait for it to go to daytime again, and you're done with that one. Now, one guy wanted to pack a punch because we needed to pack. You need to pack the shrink ray. Eventually, you're gonna have to pack it. So he went ahead and did it now. So that's what we were doing. Anyway, of course, like all, and if you fail it, you're just gonna need some more trip mines because the trip mines will not stay there. So now what you're gonna need to look for is you're gonna need to look for some tiles that are gonna be on the walls. That's not one. I thought it could have been there. So all you have to do is knife them, and the symbol will glow, like that one. And they can be anywhere. I'll post a guide on all the locations. I thought that because that looked like it really did. And then there's this TP over here. Now you're supposed to blow it up after you did the tiles. Or you can also blow it up before you do the tiles, the rest of the tiles. But anyway, it's only in Eclipse. So I went and I blew it up, because that's also needed for this step, to blow that up. So we were running around, yada yada yada. We were looking to see if we found all the tiles. One guy had a guide, because I'm not 100% sure where all of them were. I just know most. I know a lot of songs. Anyway. Too far back. Well, anyways, you guys can hear someone. They said that. As you can hear. Anyway, guys, you guys can hear. So we're going to back that up for a minute. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure it's really in depth. Like I said, this is my first guide, I might have to revisit it.
I think that's the last one.
Anyway, you'll hear something like that's the last one, and you're supposed to get a cue. I don't know why we didn't. But anyway, the next step is you know those big circular things in the mud room, or that room that you walk really slow in? Well, yeah, aren't just for decoration. Those are actually have a purpose. And this is when I went down. What happened was I was stuck right in the spikes in a death glitch. So whenever the others try to revive me, they would down instantly. So what they had to do is they just left me there, because whenever they revived me, they died. So they just went through the round since you need all 4 people. Someone popped the immolation liquidation for me for a fire sale, and I just hit it and everyone just covered me. Anyway, he was trying to do them, and I told him, and yeah. I had a crawler. So, this is the way I went. Or I'll just show you what press all the buttons again, like normal. Now, if you fail the tiles, just go. They stay in the same. The tiles stay in the same location, but they may be different tiles. But it doesn't really matter. And the TP thing right by the minecart and the wood thing, the TP thing that you need to blow up will always be there. Monkey bombs do not work. So I went straight and then made a straight and then I made a left. First one on the left. Now you just hold X on this to turn it. And this first one needs to be turned to 4. Then I go up from that one. I change that one to 3. Now I go over right. And I change this one to CLI, the C and an L and an I right there. And I change this last one up above to 1. Then you'll get another crystal and an audio cue. So next step, you need to activate the Eclipse. This is when you need your Pack-a-Punch Sprinkler. So if you haven't done that yet, Pack-a-Punch it, because you're going to need it. Because the guy, I think, went AFK on us. So, sorry about this little part right here. So we did screw this one up just because I didn't know about it. So, our goal here is they're going to be these gongs, right? There's going to be the crystal. So there's going to be a crystal. And when someone hits a gong, it will appear. Basically, you're going to have to hit all 4 gongs. Any gong around the map. Doesn't have to be in any order. Doesn't have to be in any order. So anyway, you'll hit it and they'll be like, ah. If it's wrong, they'll be like, ah, that sounds awful. And the crystal will glow red. So then sometimes they'll be like, ah, that's lovely. Now you'll look up the crystal and it won't change. If it doesn't change, that means you did it. You did it right. That means you did it right if it doesn't glow anything. So anyway, just keep finding the ones the gongs that match. And hit all 4 of the ones that do. There's 3 over here. And once it does, you'll see a Treyarch logo. Anyway, you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to shoot it, but we screwed it up, so we're just trying to.
You seem to know what you ran off. Kind of breaks the mood, don't it?
So that was one of them. He hit another one up there. That was one of them. And that was the last one. Like another Trigger logo up here. So you're going to have to shoot it, and then a piece of dynamite will fall, just like you saw there. You're going to need to grab that. And just grab it. Just walk in front of it and grab it. So you're going to have to shoot that one in the back. And it will reflect everywhere. And then, boom, all the bulbs will go right into the media and shrink it. Well, anyway, this is the part that we also screwed up on because it was my bad. I thought we were supposed to wait until the eclipse ends to go get the dynamite, but I was actually incorrect. And so, like I said, if you miss the dynamite, you're gonna have to start this step over again. And all you have to do is just hit the if you miss the dynamite, don't worry, just hit the gongs in the right order and shoot it again, and you should be able to have your dynamite back. And if you mess it up, the gong order does not change. So as long as you know what it is, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. So we were wondering why it gave us so much time for that. So if it's red, it's wrong. If it does nothing, it's good. And once the truck logo appears, it means you got them all. So anyway, we were trying to go up to Pack Punch because I told him so, and but the Pack Punch isn't supposed to be there. So it's like, crap, well, we did it wrong. Someone let her look it up. I know, because I wasn't the best at this, but hey, I'm no relaxing into Mr. Dog JD. I try, though. And I want to be in depth. Because my guy is really in depth. So, do you guys see that little thing fell? He caught it. So yeah, he caught it, and then you need to shoot that crystal in the back. Then we'll shrink the meteor again.
Wow, that was amazing.
So then what you need to go do is you need to open up pack. So there's going to be these 4 stones on the floor. And you're going to need to stand on each one of them. All 4 people at the same time are going to have to stand on each one of the tiles. So, and then the Pack-a-Punch will rise up, meaning that you can enter it. Now, so go, or Daddy up there, Daddy Killer. So basically they're saying they need dynamite. Blow it open. Blow it open, so all you have to do is hold X, and it will give them the dynamite. They'll say stand back. What will happen is it will kind of like blow up and stuff. Or blow up, and you'll get pushed down. Anyway, this is the last step. You can't go into Eclipse mode anymore. The buttons don't work. But they'll be pushed in, so you can't do it. So all you have to do for this last step is you have to go on, push all these buttons at the same time again. So as you guys can see, that is the Shangri-La, the focusing